how do I put it? It was like, what do you care about them? What do you care about those people? What difference does it make to you? Take care of your own life. Do the best you can for you and your family. What do the rest of the people mean to you? They don't mean anything to you. They're just serfs. They're just people. You know, what's the end goal? The end goal is to get everybody chipped, to control the whole society. They want a one-world government controlled by them. Everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, they can just turn off your chip.
One, two, 1, 2. Welcome back, humble dwellers of the crater, humble aficionados of the cosmic rabbit hole. You're in tune to the most controversial show on You Know Who Tube, the #1 show on Al Gore's hit list. It's Rise Above Live. We're back.
Rise above, generate, rise above, extinguish fear, rise above.
Welcome back, Andy PG.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? Reject the Soviet Union, peasants.
Rab from it, peasants. Oh, adjust your camera so they can see your t-shirt. You certainly are rejecting the Soviet Union. Big up everyone that is tuned in. It's Friday night. Yeah, we took a little break. It's good to have a break, but guess what? We're back. It's Friday Night Live, Rise Above, at the HQ, Andy PG. We've got, else have we got here in tow?
Someone we haven't seen for a while, actually.
Magix is here. He's not stood on camera yet, but there he is. Now we can see him.
He is present
He
in
is
the
present.
studio.
We've even got a special guest who we're going to be chatting to a little bit later, the one they call Maxwell, a grime producer over from Canada. And in 2 minutes time, we'll welcome our metaphysical personal protection specialist, Sensei, the one they call Master Lee and Inner Guardians. So yeah, welcome back, guys. It's good to be back. We had a little break. First off, let us know how we're sounding. Speak a little bit, Andy PG.
Mate, it's a killer show, our customer services last week. Last time, not last Friday, the one before.
Yeah.
Everyone loved it that I spoke to.
It was I enjoyed that show possibly more than any show in living memory. It was so good. I felt like things were really popping off the phone line. People were sending in memes. We had emails coming out of it.
Oh, we were getting memes in live time.
Yeah, well, that's a standard staple now.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, I know it's not customer services, but you will be manning the emails.
Yeah, I'll be manning the emails, guys. Again, if you buy some merch during the show, I'll give you a shout out I'll be monitoring the emails on the phone lines. Absolutely.
So Rise Above Live 63 featuring Oma Beats, Magic, Sinstar Dread and Maxwell. Obviously, Oma Beats is late. Sinstar Dread is with him. He's back from Portugal. He's going to be playing a break set later on. About 10 o'clock, 10:30ish, we're going to be chatting to Maxwell and also getting a set from him, some grime exclusives, tormented audio in the house. Awesome. Yeah, so like I said, right, we took a break. Has anyone been seeing what I've been getting up to?
You went to visit our man Terra Slim, no?
Yeah, because you know what? When we get to have a break and we get out of the studio and into the real world, we get to do some nice things like go and meet up with people in real life, go and see what they're up to. And I thought, we've been talking a lot about Terra Slim. He's been on the show twice now. So I thought I would go and check out his little small holding on this farm he's got and see what he's been doing. Go and see Victoria Campbell as well. It was an awesome day. So yeah. Big up to Terra Slim. And obviously, I did make a video of it. Anyone that hasn't already subscribed to our other channel, the link is in the description. You're sleeping because there's a lot of content on our second channel, which never goes on this one. This is
guys,
just
you're
live.
missing out, yo.
Yeah. Should we say his name 3 times and see if he appears?
Let's do it.
Inner Guardians.
Inner Guardians.
Inner Guardians. He said 10 minutes. Now it's 11 minutes past 9. Has he got back from his security patrol?
Master Lee, good evening.
Salutations. No, he hasn't got back yet. He'll be with us when the time is right. So yeah.
Salutations.
There you go. There you go.
Fashionably late.
So you saw the On the Farm video.
Salutations.
Inner Guardians, yeah?
I reckon we've got a bit of a delay there.
Oh no, we've got a delay. Let me kick him out and get him back in again. Yeah, so check out the other channel. We've got On the Farm with Terra Slim. I've also got the edit of the Terra Slim interview with Terra and myself on the mic spitting bars. And last week, I also went up to London to MC at BKB at the O2, and I skated Canary Wharf. That was amazing. So yeah, fully recommend that you guys check out the other channel. We've only got like 1,200 subscribers on it.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Yeah. There is a whole shitload of extra content that you never get. Can you hear us now in the Guardians?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Cool.
I had the volume switched off.
Got you. Right. Yeah, you were just saying salutations just randomly. It was like, yeah, he's there, but I don't know if he's communicating with us. Did you get to watch any of the vlogs I did in the last couple of weeks, Lee?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I enjoyed the Terra Slim one. It's all about doing.
Yeah, like I said, here's an example of someone actually doing things. He's there growing food, growing vegetables, and we had a wicked chat. I also met Polly from My Bad Sister. It's a really cool sort of girl duo sister group that are playing with Jam for Freedom.
Oh yeah, nice.
Really
I didn't quite
weird.
get the gist of the owl story though.
Oh well, basically, some people that had
Al Gore.
the Al Gore story, right? Basically, Polly told a story around the campfire about. I mean, I thought it was like I hadn't heard of it before. But it was about some researcher guy called Donald something, and he'd come up with this research or theory that certain individuals in the public eye, should we say, we talk about cloning. We're talking about some technology that was a quill.
No, I'm talking about the owl.
Oh, you're talking about the owl?
Yeah,
right. Okay.
I put two words together, owl and gore, because it was a gory story.
Oh, right.
Owl
okay.
gore.
Well, yeah, that is a different story. There was someone that basically found a dead owl on Terra Slim's farm and like hacked its wings off and boiled it.
Did somebody, they want to eat it, or was it some kind of ritual?
He wasn't sure. He heard that it happened while he wasn't there, and he said, well, make sure those people are gone before I get back. I don't want to be on the farm with people that are, hacking up owls and boiling them. Apparently, they left it on the boil while they went to a rave.
What?
For like 10 hours or something. Imagine that. Imagine coming back to find a boiling owl.
How the fuck do you catch an owl in the first place?
It was dead. They got a dead owl.
Wow.
So it was like roadkill or something.
That's like some next level retardation.
But the other story I was telling, Polly from My Bad Sister told this story around the campfire about this researcher that proposed that this quill technology goes in people's eyes and controls. So people that aren't bloodline demonic puppets, these like celebrities can be controlled.
Hence why all the pictures of black eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Now, she said that it was some of the most censored information that she'd ever heard of. I made a 36-minute video including her telling this story, right? And for every time I tried to export it, it got to 95% and it quit. I spent 2 days trying to export the video. I had to go through each moment, exporting each tiny bit. Guess which bit it wouldn't allow me to export?
That bit.
Exactly that conversation, a 3-minute conversation. I had to cut it out to be able to actually export the video to upload it to YouTube.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa. So, yeah,
maybe
we
can watch it in the private dojo.
Yeah, I will make it. I will make a cut of it and I'll put the conversation up on BitChute. Well, actually, no. What we're talking about, I can't even export it from Adobe. Maybe I'll try and make it on my tablet or something. I don't know. But yeah,
transcribe it.
I mean, everyone was talking, in 2020 when the adrenochrome stuff came to light, that everyone was saying that that's what all the black eye pictures were about with the celebrities and, Prince Philip and people like that all having black eyes and Pope and shit. But maybe it's something else.
Yeah, maybe. It was a crazy story for sure. So crazy that Adobe wouldn't even let me export it. Okay, yeah. So the message, the moral of the story is, don't forget to subscribe to Rise Above's other channel. Look at all the extra content you don't get on this one. Go and subscribe, kids. Yeah, so Terra Slim is obviously sporting the Reject the Soviet Union t-shirt, an absolute ambassador of our brand. And also Luke of England, this guy here, like every week he goes out to some epic place and wearing Rise Above gear, takes a really powerful photo of him like stood on top of a mountain or, conquering a rock. Look how many likes there is on the one on the left.
33
likes. What a surprise. Holy shit. So at the start of the show, we always plug merchandise because the sale of merchandise is what keeps us going. Rise Above will always be free, but it does cost me money to produce this, right? We never beg. We never ask for donations, but we do sell merchandise and all the profits go back into our glorious dream comrades. So please buy t-shirts, hoodies. We've got loads of new stuff.
Lance, I've got a request for merch.
Go on.
Somebody wants some shorts. Rise above shorts.
I can see that happening. I'm
For
already
the-
making
for the
I'm already
summer
making
flavours.
shorts on YouTube, Rise Above
Yeah.
Shorts, but they're only 1 minute long. When I thought, we're doing Rise Above Shorts, someone's like, oh, what hoodies are out? Now shorts are in. The summer's here. Ladies, we've have 2 different designs for you. Guys, unisex, loads of different designs, t-shirts and hoodies. riseabove.news/shop. I can never say / without going /shop. Yeah. What have you got on Reject the COVID?
I've got Reject the COVID Union on, of course.
I got today the Rab for Met t-shirt. I actually, Dan, I can't pronounce his surname, Sonowaski, he actually returned this one because he wanted to swap it for Digital Sun, so I kept it for myself.
Ah,
Yeah. Nice design. I like this.
should have opted for both.
Yeah, she just kept it. Buy another one. So I've got to give a shout out to Jess Chaplin because the landlord of her pub, Simon, speaks of Ra, and they have these meetups in the pub, like these little conscious meetups of people that aren't complying. Yeah. So she just wanted me to give a shout out. What's the name of the pub? It's the Crown. I believe they live around Dorchester. And also there's this event on the 30th of April. If you are in the Dorset area, it's like a natural, organic, holistic health meetup. So crystal healing, spiritual healers, holistic therapies, mediums, energy workers, all the good stuff. It's only £1, the entry fee. That is at Morton Village Hall in Dorchester on the 30th of April. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We always like to big up local.
Yeah,
things.
absolutely. So that's coming up, guys.
So thanks very much, Jess, for letting me know about that.
Could it be a good idea for people to send in any events and things that people are actually doing?
Absolutely, Master Lee. It doesn't have to be customer services for people to
things like Jam
to get in
for
contact with
Jam
us.
for Freedom and all of that. Yeah, we'll promote anything that's conscious and COVID effective.
That's a good point, actually.
We've got to start moving on, haven't we?
Yeah. We've got to start creating the culture, the events, and the community that we want, and not rely on other people to create it for us. That's what Rise Above is all about at the end of the day. So here's an epic meme on the left from Becky S. This was from last week. When Rise Above takes a break on Friday and you're missing the memes. And JD, who was on with us 2 episodes ago, this is what he posted during the week. Quite a funny meme here. The meme says, me at a family event after all my conspiracy theories turn out to be true. JD says, if only I won't be attending any. They're all at the homes of Soviet Union members that publicly slated and denounced me. But this will be me at their funerals after their 6th booster. I may even dress as Putin. Lance, when you come to Nottingham, bring the hat. So, what a gangster. He is a proper soldier. JD does not muck about. He certainly doesn't mince his words. Paul Ryan wants to rise above shoehorn. Do you really have that
Rise
much-
above shoehorn.
Who has that much use for a shoehorn?
Who uses shoehorns
I
these
didn't even know
days?
shoehorns are even still a thing. Yeah. Okay. So everyone's missed the memes. We haven't had much.
We didn't even get through the presentation from the customer services show.
Mate, I didn't even show any of the presentation. I didn't even get to it. There was so much customer services to be taken care of. So Russ Kieran straight in with some hardcore Coviart.
Oh, mate, did you see his Coviart he released today, this afternoon?
No.
I'll get it over to you in a
Mate,
moment.
He didn't
Fucking
send it directly to me. I
next
actually feel
level.
offended. Rise above ashtrays. That's a good idea. Johnny 350B. They will always be full. So what have we got here? Trust the seance. It was the booster that killed me. Oh yeah, probably shouldn't say that. Cliff Toria Beckham as well. Yeah, we'll just warm you
Cliff
up.
Toria.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's just like it's about time we heard a little bit more about Cliff Richard. Maybe he needs to come into the narrative.
Oh, they'll pull him out soon enough.
Yeah, of course. Now that Jimmy Savile's been reincarnated. So this picture on the left, I actually meant to show this in customer services last week. This was sent to me by JB, who's working on our website and our content with Sagehead. This is actually his postbox that he put. Oh wow! We'll get that on the screen in a minute.
I'll send it over.
Send it to me on. Yeah, send it to me on Messenger. Shit. Yeah. So this is his postbox, and he's diligently put his Rise Above sticker on there. And someone's crossed it out and wrote "fuck off." And he thinks it's his postman. He thinks he's got like a Pro-Viet postman. I was saying, like, you can't trust a Pro-Viet postman. You'll probably like fact check your mail. Yeah, and on the right we have the latest offering for the profile picture. all of these ones always go in Telegram, so make sure you get
Oh
Rise
yeah,
Above
there's
Official.
some illegal ones in there as well in Telegram, guys. If you want to head over there, there's stuff we definitely can't show live on Rise Above.
some proper like contraband memes, really, really saucy. So yeah, make sure you do subscribe to Telegram. I'm also going to be trying streaming to Telegram soon as well.
You still banned from Facebook?
Yes, 7 more days. Oh, it's the Crown in Bridport is the pub, is the anti-Coviet pub. If you want to go and chill there, they have a meeting every week. I believe it was Tuesdays or Wednesdays. That's the anti-Coviet pub in Bridport, the Crown. Oh right, okay, straight on the screen.
Straight on.
I wonder what the original name of this piece of art is, because this is like by a Grand Master. You can see
It's very creative.
his name's Russ Kieran. Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, big up, Russ. Loving your work, mate.
Remember, if you want to send us any memes live on the show, riseabovelivestream@gmail.com, or if you're friends with me on Facebook, it's always better to send them.
Yeah,
on
ping them
Facebook
over
Messenger.
and monitor and everything, guys.
Yeah, Andy PG's in control of everything here. So all right, let's get rid of that one. No. Yes, let's get down to business. For anyone that's new to Rise Above, we don't just like talk about the news. We don't just look at memes. We have guests, we have researchers, but people stay for the memes. They might come for the research, but they stay for the memes, right? So on the right, we've got Lord Schwab. This is not our work.
No. I said in our private WhatsApp group, this is one of the best pieces of Covey art I think
It's
that's
amazing.
come out.
Whoever made this lightly watches the show. I don't know if you could put so much concept into one piece of Covey art.
100%. We're the only ones that say anal Schwab.
Look, even the rainbow smiley face with the Hitler mustache.
Yeah.
On. I mean, come on.
And the hair and the Hitler hair.
The triad of anal Schwabs under his forefinger.
He's got the magenta cape, the magenta tie.
It's just so great on so many different levels.
The reset epaulets.
Even the triangles behind his eyes and everything. It's just so good. But on the left, this is our work. This is obviously from Sagehead. You don't need to see the marker to know that. And Sagehead says there will always be a third option. It's usually offered by Master Lee. So you just that's better than any Matrix meme I've seen before, even with the 2 dogs as well. That's absolutely badass.
Gosh.
Yes, that deserved the gosh, absolutely. So Auntie Coviet dodging those metaphysical Britneys is our very own. That's Neo doing that? It's not Morpheus, is it?
Yeah, that's Neo. Yeah. Obviously being
Obviously,
superimposed as Master Lee.
more of a Morpheus, to be honest, but Neo will do in this case.
Well, I think that was the hidden meaning in the movie The Matrix. Dodging the bullets is dodging the darts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dodging the stabby jabs.
Poison dart straight to the heart. Right. Okay, so I'm actually splitting, apart from our guests and the music tonight, I'm splitting the show into 3. But we're still just in the intro of memes. There's going to be news from Clown World.
Yep, of course.
World War 33 report.
Yep.
And there's like a Greta reset section. We're not even in Clown World yet. I'll just
No.
Okay.
We're just toes in the water, guys.
So this is a virtue.
Is it too late to send any content over?
No.
Ping it over, Master Lee. I'll upload it onto the stream.
Yeah,
I'll see what I can do.
Andy PG's actually got 2 mice. He's got one mouse to control his computer, and he's got a second purgatory mouse, proxy mouse to control my computer. So he's really working it right here.
We've got a first meme live.
Whoa,
straight in.
Gosh. Who's it from?
I'll get to that in a minute.
Okay,
it's from Rise and Shine, but let's get it.
Oh, we haven't heard from Jake for a while. So this is a UK HM government Rise Above safety warning for virtue signals, dangerous virtue signals, spewing up virtue signals. Symptoms include a Twitter profile full of flags and obsession with badges. This is really good, really good. I love the purple hair on the NPC as well. That's
yes,
dope.
magenta, of course.
Magenta.
Big up Human Vibration if you're tuned in.
Yeah, big shout out to Human Vibration. Oh my god, no way! How
bring
quick
it? Bring
was
it!
that?
Bring it over.
Bring it. What did like
Al Gore?
Owl Gore. Shit! Holy shit, comrade! That
Thank you,
quick.
Rise and Shine.
Well done, Rise and Shine. That was quick. Owl Gore. Because you think
in real time.
Maxwell, in case you didn't know, right, our obsession with Al Gore is actually about the algorithm, because like the algorithm,
algorithm,
the algorithm. So like Al Gore is always like bogling behind us, like listening to what we're saying. But you know, an owl is a very perceptive animal.
It's a very occulted animal.
Got massive ears and eyes, always watching and listening all the time. 360-degree vision, Al Gore.
366-degree vision, I think you'll find.
3366 vision. Holy shit!
I got hit by Al Gore today. Or was it
Did
yesterday?
you?
Yeah, on Facebook.
On
I got
Facebook.
banned.
Wow, you don't normally get bans.
On a 24-hour ban.
You normally fly under the radar, Master Lee.
Yeah.
Didn't you just say like someone needs punching or something like that?
Yeah, I was inciting violence.
A rhetorical like this needs whoever does this needs a punch. Yeah.
No, but it's to do with Mike Tyson punching that troll that sat behind him.
Oh yeah, I saw that
On that
online. Yeah.
Did you see what the guy was doing?
He's calling him a peasant and throwing bottles at him.
He was calling Mike Tyson a peasant.
Yeah, and he was
Whoa.
like throwing plastic bottles at him for a good few minutes. And then Mike, he didn't just hit him once; he unleashed a combo, mate. Direct on the plane, whilst mate he was still sitting in his seat.
I bet he was.
I showed support for Mike Tyson, and I got a ban for it.
I think this might be another Will Smith slappy slab distraction.
Yeah,
Nah, I don't think Mike Tyson plays around. I don't think you can pay Mike Tyson to do things he doesn't want to do.
No.
Mike Tyson,
Yeah, maybe the dark occultists leave Mike Tyson alone.
Yeah, I don't. Well, we'll probably see like what comes of it. It probably won't even get mentioned. Well, it's been around a little bit today. I saw the video of it. I saw the video of it before the mainstream media talked about it. But okay, where were we? Yeah, so dangerous levels of virtue signaling. We all know what this one means.
Basically, just puking out whatever the media, lapping up whatever the media pukes out.
Now here's some more work. This is brand new from Sagehead. I got this one today. The subject of this meme we will be talking about a little bit later on. The picture of Ed Sheeran on the wall is obviously inspired by Terror Slim.
We've got the Ukraine. We've got the UN symbol there on the wall.
I don't even know if I want to read out the words on the meme because we'll probably get some double M ban from Ronald. Look, it's Ronald McDonald. Oh my days! Is that Tony and Cherie Blair in the other picture?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Of course. I'm surprised Hillary Rotten Clinton's not somewhere out there on the wall.
Super good.
Gosh.
This one. Indeed. And this meme speaks for itself. This was inspired off a conversation in our private group earlier on today. Did you ask for this directly, Lee?
Yes, he did. Yeah. Master Lee
Yeah.
commissioned this one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And of course,
I don't know if
Sagehead
this
got
happens to
straight on
anybody
it.
else. I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but Facebook loves to send friends requests from people that are either wearing a mask, boasting about their third jab or booster, or Nazi supporters.
yeah. Like medical fascists, actual Nazis, and cucks. It's like what a great pick and mix selection. Awesome. So yeah, this is Master Lee going through his friend 33.
Oh, so he's got so green, accept friend request. Red, release the hounds on them.
Release the digital hounds. Wow, this is brilliant work from Sage.
I think it's some kind of digital wind-up.
Yeah, I mean, I do wonder because I some of the sponsored ads that
We've got more memes coming live
really?
straight up,
Holy
mate. Yeah.
shit! Who's this from?
And
Oh my god, that meme's got Bruce Willis on it.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hang on, we've got another. They've sent in
just to give
two.
potential friends that send requests to me, I kind of flick through the Facebook profiles before I accept them. And sometimes you find by the time you get to like the 33rd Facebook profile picture, they're wearing a mask or something like that.
After a while, yeah, it's just spewing out bots. Oh, this is a new entry. I won't call out his name. He maybe wants to be anonymous. We'll just call him Double G. Right? This is a brand new memetician that's just entered the fold. Let me see if I can zoom in on that a little bit. Yeah. What?
Do you want to break this down?
Okay, what have we got here? Disney Pixar Wall-E, release date autumn 2022, part 3, always trust the science. Oh, wow. This is like Lord Schwab controlling some sort of like robotic delivery drone. I was once the Joe Biden of physics. Neither of us can hold in a turd. Whoa. Welcome to the family, Double
We've got
G.
Witty there. Pfizer shares just going through the roof.
So, right. So what's happening in autumn this year? Probably another season of the Soviet Union and a massive famine.
And there's another one there, Lance, as well.
Is there?
Yeah.
What
Second from GG, Double G.
Wow.
So you've got Bruce Willis, and you've got Will Smith slapping Chris Rock central at the Oscars.
Right, so let's put this into context, right? Because, we surmised that this aphasia that Bruce Willis is suffering from is what a leading Britney Spears concert attendance side effect, right? And it makes you unable to process language and speak. So here we've got, what is the show with this little dude with the afro?
Oh, it's Different Strokes.
Different
it was called, yeah,
Strokes.
back in the 80s.
That's Gary Coleman, isn't it?
That's right.
So Gary Coleman, he's gone, what are you talking about, Willis? Shane warned me, but oh my God. Look, like this is how many different episodes of Rise Above would you need to watch to be able to
He's watching.
Probably 33 degrees.
He's fully tuned in. He's watched at least 33 shows.
Wow. Look, yeah, because Bruce Willis has just got thought bubbles because he can't talk anymore.
From Shane Warne.
Oh fuck. This is like it's like that Looper film where there's like a time loop put in, including Shane Warne. Oh, look who's just strolled into the studio. It's only Homer Beats.
Homer Beats, good
nice
evening,
and on time,
sir.
He made it. So, the team is complete. Oh, and Sin Star Dread is here as well. Holy shit. Mate, we've just had like Rams.
Is this the most we've had in the studio tonight?
Probably, yeah.
I think it is, yeah.
The wife's going to be well impressed. Okay, so yeah, it's a proper party here at Rise Above tonight. Let's Oh, Andy already wants to swap the decks before he's even played the set. Okay. No, we don't want that one. How many people have we got tuned in? Look, 330 people.
Of course. What other number would be
standard.
acceptable?
Steve, come and say hello, mate. Speak to the people.
Sin Star Dread, he's here in the studio.
Good to see you. Yeah, go and give it to the missus. Go and say hello. Okay. So, yeah, the memes are on fire tonight. Absolutely on fire. Right. We're now stepping into the next section of the show. What time is it? Perfect. It's 21:33.
It's 9:33.
Absolute carnage. Right. The name's Ronald, and everyone prays to me. I'm going to call this section of the show News from Clown World. How does that sound, yeah?
Yep.
Sound pretty good? Okay. So, whoa.
Oh, this is a brilliant one.
Let's go straight and deep. This is both work from Russ Kieran, Savile, the sexual predator, Jimmy Savile and friends. We are live at Broadmoor Hospital. The reason we've got this on the screen, we're actually a bit late on this year.
Yep.
Because Netflix has just dropped a two-parter. Jimmy Savile, a British horror story, something like that. Can anyone guess exactly what day they dropped it on?
I know.
It's a few weeks back now. I'll give you a clue. It was in March. Anyone guess what day in March? Anyone?
The 21st.
No, 22nd.
Sorry, 22nd.
It was the 22nd
322.
322. So on 322, on the Skull and Bones Day, the Jimmy Savile special was launched by...
Was released into the ether.
was released into the ether. Is that a coincidence in the Guardian?
Never.
Never?
Never. A coincidence,
well, it's a 365 in one chance, I guess. So people are saying, "Oh my god, look at this meme! Like that actually looks better than Arnold Schwarzenegger."
Yeah, this is brilliant. This is one of my favourites I've seen, I think.
Yeah,
and guys,
Sin Star Dread is like that is quality. That's
guys,
quality
don't confuse the Netflix release documentary about docu-series, drama, whatever it is, about Jimmy Savile. That's not the one with Steve Coogan.
No.
That's coming up. That's the BBC one called The Reckoning. Yeah, that's
this is the warm-up.
to watch out for.
Yeah.
This is just the warm-up.
Because I need to talk about this, right? Myself and in the Guardians have a conversation. We said, like, you know, for research purposes, we feel like we should watch these things. But like Lee said, well, I need to think about my essence. Do I want to give my essence to this? Do I want to take on these extra like?
Do you want to give your attention to Jimmy Savile?
Do you want Master Ginny's impressions going into your bio suit? That's the end of the day. However, I watched it. I took one for the team. I think my mental fortress is strong enough to withstand the Savile power. Right now, all I'm going to say is I have researched Jimmy Savile extensively. Even I was blown away by some of the clips that they found.
Mate, there's some... I haven't seen it, but I've heard there's footage in there which has never been seen before.
Have you ever seen when they've digitally remastered things from like the 20s or 30s? Yeah. Well, they've like got stuff from the 60s and they've now like remastered it into like 4K. They have literally... Because we saw Jimmy Savile when he was old. Imagine seeing the master at work when he was young. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm like...
idolising the guy.
I was actually in awe of him because I know what he is. He's a dark sorcerer.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just going to say for anyone that's been listening to the show and heard us talk about Jimmy Savile almost every week, listen to what we said and then go and watch that Netflix special. I'm not going to recommend it, but I am. Like, honestly, it was, for me, it cemented everything that myself, Andy PG, Lee, Oma Beats, everything we've been talking about. It literally cemented it. Has anyone else seen it? Let me hear in the comments.
Like, we've speculated before that Jimmy Savile was actually, I mean, like we've said about every medieval castle needs a magician, needs a wizard.
Yeah.
And we speculate that
He
Jimmy
is the
Savile was
Grand
the
Wizard.
the Grand Wizard of
Every
the
dynasty has
of the
has
Windsor
to have a
family.
I've also
magi.
been looking into that other thing I put in the group, fellas, about Jimmy Savile, about the Yorkshire Ripper and his connection to that.
Yeah. He was part of the cult, the death cult.
Yeah.
That people like Sidney Cook, they were involved. I mean, we all know Sean Atwood on YouTube. He talks extensively about the satanic ritual abuse of the death cult, which housed Jimmy Savile, Sidney Cook, all these prolific old school paedophiles that nothing ever gets happened to them whilst they're still alive.
No, he got away with it. Like he said on his
course.
gravestone, it was good while it lasted.
Gosh.
So yeah, that's the first entry from Clan World News this week. 3 or 4 weeks late with that one, because now obviously it's like the 20. Oh, look to the day, a month to the day we're talking about it. Today's the 22nd. See, today's date is a palindrome.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
Yeah. So 22/4/22. Very interesting. I think it's about time we had an update with the old coinciditis news. So I won't read all of these things out in full because we probably get in trouble. But yeah, these numbers here are pretty
769 athletes.
That's old. I saw one the other day. It's now up to 900. But look what the average age is.
23
or
cardiac arrest.
Or 2 3s, you could say.
Yeah.
So there's a 33 there. Britney Spears technology could create the first cure for heart attacks. Wow. What coincidence.
Well, we all know how they like to invert everything. I'd say that's what's actually causing the heart attacks.
I would say, a classic problem reaction solution if you ever saw one. And I thought this one.
And then we got the Divock watch there.
The Divock watch. Your smart watch can tell you what strain of Divock you've got even before you've got symptoms.
What?
Yeah, imagine that. How
so that's it's literally just programming you like with medical misinformation directly attached to one of your limbs. It's just telling you what you've got.
Oh, that's a good question. Let me address that. Why, Dougie Gemmel? Welcome to the show. Thanks for asking the question. Why do we think they're resurrecting Savile?
Well,
why not?
That'd be obvious. It's an honour. It would be an absolute honour.
Well,
because they can.
Yeah, because they can. Secondly, because he's probably greatly missed. I would say, hey, if half of the stuff we believe is true, he probably made some contracts to make sure that he was coming back.
And let's not forget that if we're right about these entities from other dimensions, universes, whatever you want to call it, another realm or reality, who come into this physical existence via a meat suit, then it doesn't matter that Grandmaster Jimmy Savile's body's not here anymore, does it?
Grandmaster Jimmy Savile, that's actually how we refer to
because his consciousness will just be re-uploaded into another meat suit, i.e. Steve Coogan.
Well, I think he's roaming around the realm. He's reanimated.
He's roaming, Master Lee?
Yeah. I haven't been able to figure out in which meat suit, but I would suggest that he has reanimated back into the realm. So I'd be very watchful to
You
the
heard it
media.
here first. Rise above Inner Guardians.
Boom.
Good evening, Master Lee.
Salutations. Yeah, it'd be interesting if anybody can spot him. If there's any clues.
Me, sir. It's Steve Coogan.
Yeah.
Steve Coogan is.
I mean, why else would you call the Savile documentary "The Reckoning"?
Or maybe he's just channeling. Who knows? So
no, I don't think it's Steve Coogan.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
No. It could be. I don't know. Ed Sheeran.
Oh, Ed Sheeran, that little ginger fuck.
You heard it here first, guys.
We need to get a hit list. Like 33.
There's 339 people currently tuned in.
Is there?
Yeah.
Wow. We said the other day there was a video of Ed Sheeran. He turned up in a pub with that grime MC JK, who's getting quite big. And Terrace Slim's like, JK's next. He's going next. He's rolling up to pubs with Ed Sheeran. If you're sitting around with Ed Sheeran hanging around too much, you are a goner, mate. your
The
goodbye.
angel of death, the
Right.
ginger angel of death.
So I was talking about coinciditis, and it was the hot topic for a long time. So this again is old, but we didn't get to cover it because customer services were such fire, right? Tennis world rocked as 15 fully Britney Spears players unable to finish Miami Open. Am I right in thinking this is the Miami Open that wouldn't accept no Britney Djokovic?
Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
So what? 15. Now, obviously, the first thing the naysayers are going to say, "Oh, there was muscle pains, there was ripped pectorals." Yeah, okay.
That'll happen when your heart's going to explode.
Yeah, well, stabbing. It feels like a needle going in and out. That's the words.
Just
of Rough
constantly.
Needle. So as this happens, as 15 players leave this or retire early from this one tournament. And apparently the word is that they're all, they have to be fully Britneyed. We know they do because of the narrative provided.
Same as all the Premier League footballers.
Yeah,
if one of them drops down, you know they've been double speared.
Novak Divock.
Novak Divock.
Novak, no Jack Divock.
Novak Djokovic.
No joke Divock. Right. So just as all this happens, No Divock is basically saying, well, do you know what? I was blatantly the best tennis player ever. Now everyone, you basically have to get Mayo or pericarditis to play tennis. I'm retiring.
Yeah, well, why not?
Wouldn't you?
I mean, he's definitely going to be the best. But if every other professional tennis player is dropping dead around him because they're going to
have to change the rules. They'll make it very simple. Whoever can finish the game wins.
Yeah. You just have to get to the end. I can't remember what sport it was, but I'm sure there was talk in one major sport of actually shortening the match time.
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah.
What
they were
sport
going to
was
try. I think it was soccer,
Soccer.
I think
what?
so.
It won't be 45 minutes each way?
I think they're going to do 60 minutes. That's what they said because it's just too much strain on the cardiac vascular system.
They're going to make the goalpost bigger as well.
I don't know. I did read as well a couple of weeks ago
goalposts,
in professional tennis that one of the ball collector people, they just fucking went straight down because of a Divock Chester. You know what they call ball boys, ball girls, whatever.
Ball persons.
Who collect the ball when it hits the net. Yeah, I heard one of those went down straight, just hit the deck with some fucking chest pains and heart issues mid-match. So it's not just the players as well. It's the help that have been affected.
Well, yeah, it's just that everyone's watching the players. No one really cares about anyone else, do they? So, okay. Yeah, I think we've covered that. Yeah.
A few 33s and 66s there, mate.
You see what's coming next.
Have we actually formally introduced our guest for this evening?
I have introduced our guest, and we will be chatting with Maxwell when we've got make some space for him here at the station. About
he'll be up to the console.
You know, there is another mic if anyone else wants to talk. We have 4 mics.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sorry, everyone turned up after the show.
Yeah, feel free to jump in, guys.
Yeah,
we were going to jump in actually.
Yeah, go, jump in. What you want to talk about, Djokovic?
I was thinking more about music.
We're going to have some. It's only like 45 minutes in, Andy Homer.
I know.
All right, so 10:30, we're going to have some music.
Oh, we've got one in from Sagehead direct.
A direct Sagehead. Holy shit!
Straight to my
how
personal
am I ever going to get through this swab show?
Oh
with
my
everything
days!
flying at
This
us?
is
right. Does anyone remember this subway shooting happened in Brooklyn?
Yeah, and that just coincidentally, that's coming towards the end of the season of Sacrifice that happened. So it's a 40-day period, guys, starting in March, ending in April, and just right at the end of it, there's let's just talk about the shooting.
Well,
how many bullets?
There were 33 shots fired. Funnily enough, 23 people were injured. So that's 33 shots and 3 injured. So that's a 2-3. That's 2 3s and a 33. There's a double 33 there. But there was more than that. When I looked at the New York, the ABC New York, it was done on 36th Street. So that's 3 6s, 666. And then
guys, if you're wondering why we're not just pulling these numbers out of thin air, this is how the dark occultists use their numerology.
I would almost say a pattern is starting to emerge.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, there's been pattern emerging for decades.
And it happened right on April the 12th. So 12, 1, 2, that's a 3.
Yep.
And then 2022, that's 3 2s. That's 3 6s. So basically, when you have this many triple 6s and double and 33s, listen, if you get a double triple 6 and a double 33 in one story, I would
that's
say
a juicy one.
would say that this has got the hands of the controllers around it.
The Divok practitioners.
The Divok practitioners. Are you loading me up with a fresh meat?
I am, mate. We've got
Holy
one
shit.
direct from Sagehead.
Direct from
Well, that's
Sage.
Master Lee's attack dogs
We
there.
badly need a button, like a special sound for like an incoming meme. It has to
Yeah,
have,
we
like,
do
a
actually. That's a
siren,
good shout.
some sort of explosion, like incoming meme. We'll get that done. Oh wow!
Yeah, it's a good one.
Whoa, what's that?
I'll leave that to you now.
Holy
There we go.
shizzle! All right. Okay, that needs.
I think we're gonna have to zoom
No,
in
no.
on that
I
one.
need to get that. Needs its own slide, mate. Let me go back in. Otherwise, it'll be too small.
We
Wait,
love-
no,
we
get off
love-
the mouse. Only one of us can
we
control.
we love the
Look.
live memes, guys, coming in. Just keep them coming.
So a minute ago, we were talking about Ed Sheeran and how he's sort of like the angel of death. Oh right, it's already on the screen. Sweet, I can see what's going on there. So yeah, who sent this? Is this from?
This is from Sagehead.
This is from Sagehead. Wow. Yeah. Can we have it in red? Because I said
Can we have it in red?
the Ginge Reaper or the Red Death.
The Ginge Reaper.
Yeah. Someone else calling that one a Terror Slims thread. Heavy. Where's my slideshow gone? Oh my god, we're getting so out of control here. What's
This is
going on?
brilliant.
It is brilliant. This is the best thing. Right, where do we get to? He's sort of having the right old fucking natter in the corner over here as well. That's why I turned the
The
mics
DJ
off.
booth is
The
busy.
DJ booth is busy. Right. Okay. So we're still in Clown World. When we finish Clown World, we will have some music. We'll probably have a bit from Oma Beats before we have a chat with Maxwell. So the gunman fires 33 shots in 666 Street. 2-3 injured. Yeah, you get the idea. This was another story this week.
Yeah, more fucking retardation.
So Netflix, in the first time, has lost like millions of subscribers, and it was exactly the same time that I think it was Apple brought out the pregnant man emoji, and also Netflix has released this. He's expecting.
Wait, there's a pregnant man emoji.
Yeah, there's more than one. There's a whole series of pregnant.
Seriously?
Man emojis. Yeah, people have got rid of their smartphones and gone for burners because of it.
Oh my days.
Oh, Helen says the dogs are saying hello to the Ra family. Hello, Inner Guardians dogs.
Good evening, Mrs. Guardians.
Mrs. Guardians. Okay, so this is the thing as well.
Oh my god.
And you know, we've already made the distinction between people who are gay and trans and this crazy trans rainbow agenda. So if anyone's wondering if we're right-wing bigots or not, please go back and listen to other shows when we've explained that in detail. Big difference between this sort of deliberate inversion here that
they're filling kids' fucking minds with. If you just Google, someone sent this to me earlier, a screenshot. If you just put into Google, can men get pregnant? It comes up straight up as yes. This is more common than you may think. I mean, no.
It links into a story I'm going to cover in a second regarding Disney as well. So keep this in your minds about this agenda.
Disney and Epstein.
Just chuck this in for good measure. This is obviously from Sagehead.
The Rothschild arms.
Is that Barack Obama
with Hillary Clinton
having a lunchtime meeting?
Then we've got the sign of the public. It's a fucking pentagram, inverted pentagram
everywhere. There's like the seal of Lucifer.
The seal of Lucifer,
there. Perfect,
and look on the chimney at the top. There's a fucking goat's head coming through, a ram's horn coming through the chimney.
It's like a Where's Wally picture. You've got to carry on looking at it to get the next occulted level.
God, you wouldn't want to live next to all of that, would you?
Shout out to Lord Doobsworth, Art Matters, Bath North East, everyone else tuned in. And we've got 365 days a year. Rise Above Live.
Rise above, generate, rise above, distinguish fear,
Okay.
rise above.
Oh, we got some stats.
This is one of those stories where I'm going to have to use some heavily occulted Aborigine slang language to avoid Al Gore butt fucking me live on air, right?
So, guys, if you don't understand what we're talking about, go back to the ABC of
Go
Rise
back
Above.
and learn the alphabet, peasants. Right, so this new H word, that is we're going to call it hippopotamus. It's come out in the last couple of weeks. There's been a hippopotamus pandemic with kids. Now, obviously, the first injection into the narrative from the Soviet info lords is that it's caused by the people's pandemic and the virus. However, it very quickly, and I'm reading left to right here. If you look in the middle, this is from the Journal of Hepatology. So I guess they study hippopotamus at a minute level, right? They said
Issue 3 on March 22nd, 322.
Immune-mediated hippopotamus with the modify your RNA, Britney Spears, is no longer an element of coinciditis. It's actually confirmed. Okay, you've got to watch Rise Above to understand what I just said, or you can just read the screen. So, when I read this today, and I was actually sent some of this by Terra Slim and other people as well, right? I did a bit of research, and the first thing that literally popped onto my lap straight out the rabbit hole was this thing on the right. It's a note from Public Health England that came out on the 27th of November 2020. And it's actually, I'll let you read it and zoom in because I'm not going to read it out. But what it basically is, it's a note to people that are administering the Britney Spears at the concert. And it basically says a prerequisite of doing that is you have to have had a hippopotamus inoculation before you go there. And if any reason you get accidentally Britneyed while you're administering it to other concert goers, you have to immediately rush to get a hippopotamus injection.
Wow.
Now, the naysayers will say, well, if that needle had hippopotamus on it from someone that was infected, you need to have the... Wait a minute, is there one of these for every single infection that could have gotten the needle? Or is it just hippopotamus? Makes you wonder. If you are at the Britney Spears concert and you're dishing out lifetime achievement tickets, right, and you accidentally Britney yourself, why have you got a rush to go and get inoculated for hippopotamus?
Interesting.
Very interesting. That's a new one for the alphabet, hippopotamus. Okay. So, let's keep an eye on this story because this only came out this week and we can add it to the list of other
It's a freshie, guys.
It's freshie. Other immuno diseases that are getting piled onto the massive heap of the people's pandemic. So, see how
I'd be curious to know what they actually do with the needles once they've used them.
Well, Master Lee, there's no
like in the bin with the mask.
Yeah, like there's no mask
probably
bins,
just
like we
rebag
discussed
'em.
with the fucking
Rebag 'em.
biohazard bins.
No, I think they rebag them, send them round to another centre.
Reuse them, yeah. That would be more efficient.
Sterilise them in graphene.
They might spit on them and then clean them.
Yeah, quick spit and polish.
Wipe them.
So, anyone can have a look into this and make sure I'm not just making it up. Here's a great one. So, the old Johnny Depp distraction, and we've got a wicked meme there from Auntie Covia. Let me just show that in full screen. Johnny Depp slapped a man. Distraction is calling. I don't even know what the case is about. Some domestic between him and his
some
wife.
domestic issues. Yeah,
But the point is, look how much coverage it's getting. Right, it's literally televised every day, 24 hours. Apparently, some YouTube streamers have got like people in the courtroom. They're streaming it. They're making tens of thousands off YouTube.
Wow.
Because they're getting so much footfall on these streams. But wait a minute. How much of the like Ghislaine Maxwell did we see?
fuck all.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
There's nothing like trust the system when they seal the fucking documents for 150 years as well.
Yeah. What can we say? So I think
He's got some mighty big pupils there as well as Mr. Johnny Depp.
he does mighty large piles of Michael Jackson. He's probably got his own personal doctor like Michael did. Get prescribed whatever he wants. Okay. How are we doing on time? 10 o'clock. Have we seen this meme before?
Yes, the
God. Sorry, I hate repeating.
Divic
memes.
zombies,
Divic
NPCs.
The fifth booster has been announced, and here's the queue at the Divic Centre.
Look at that.
With the fuck Putin t-shirt. Quality. Okay.
I have noticed an increase in like lone mask wearers. Like they just sort of drag themselves around, like in isolation. I think they even separate themselves from their
Pulling
own
their
family.
feet around.
They seem to walk slower than other people as well. I noticed them in the supermarket today because there weren't many of them, maybe only 10 out of the whole supermarket.
Well, the reason that the slaves on the plantations, but centuries ago, used to be made to wear masks is because it makes you like numb inside. It brings you into submission. That's what it does. So it's no surprise
if you
that
put a
these
filter over a car's exhaust, it won't be able to drive at top speed.
No, that's it. So no wonder these people can't even fucking walk properly if they're always covered. They're not even getting enough oxygen to their fucking brain.
They can barely decode reality properly.
No, they certainly
think
can't decode reality in any form.
No.
The other contributing factor is that the masks are so high they can barely see.
Yeah.
Literally
Like
looking
in
just over the
Mexico,
mask.
people were like peering over the top of the masks.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I had a good chat with Nick Longsworth yesterday. He's off to Mexico for 4 weeks.
Nice.
Books into loads of like ayahuasca retreats and stuff like that. Sounds awesome. Big up Nick. Okay.
Apparently Turkey's a good place to go.
Yeah. Are they they're not playing the game?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know loads of people going out to Turkey to have their teeth done at the moment. There don't seem to be any restrictions whatsoever. And it's cheap too. Right, this is the theme of one of my short videos this week. We've got like another 20 minutes of this section before we have some music. I made a little short of this and I called it 33rd degree blood clot sorcery. So
The
yeah,
blood clot.
basically, there was these stories around blood clots that were coming out 2 weeks ago. There were actually a number of stories admitting to people getting blood clots from the you know what, like the one I'm showing here on the left. And this woman happened to be 33 years old. Obviously, honestly, I wasn't looking for this. it just happened to be she was 33. So this woman has got a blood clot after you know what. She was 33, but it was in a couple of days of this story coming out on the right, and it said that there's a 33-fold increase in potentially fatal blood clots.
So many 33s.
But it's caused by obviously the people's pandemic. And then I looked at when it was posted. This one was 5 days after the 6th of April, and obviously there was a 3-3 in it as well. But maybe I'm reaching on that one. But this is at the same time while there was the lockdown was starting in Shanghai,
That's right.
and
It's
it's
been
like
super hectic there as well.
yeah. So
People
there's
starving to death and shit.
So it's like we're having a pandemic of blood clots here, like 33 level blood clots. But Shanghai is actually having like the 3rd level of super hardcore Soviet Union. People are getting dragged out of their flats, shoved into concentration camps, starved and stuff. Literally, they're not even allowed out of their flats to walk their dogs.
No, people's doors are being welded shut in,
Yeah.
in blocks of flats and stuff.
Yeah,
we did see some of that early in 2020, did we? There were videos in cities, I think it was Wuhan, where they were literally welding people's doors shut.
Yeah, but the funny thing was, before that had happened, most people had never even heard of Wuhan.
No.
Unless you knew about China, you'd never heard of Wuhan.
No.
Everybody has heard of Shanghai. Everyone has heard of Shanghai. Now it's happening to Shanghai. So yeah, it's a different kettle of fish.
Different whole level, different schwabbery.
Okay, right. And this is, I think, my final story for Clown World. Disney. Disney has come back into the news in the last couple of weeks. On the left is a Disney gift card. Can anyone spot what's wrong with it?
It's got a penis.
Really? Where's the penis? I can see the penis, obviously. No, it's not the only time that Minnie Mouse's shoulder and body looks like a phallus. And obviously Mickey is gripping it. And we've got like the products of the Disney Club on the right hand side here. But the reason it came back into the news, oh sorry, yes,
Brilliant.
The reason Disney
Who did that?
Don't know.
Who is responsible for this masterpiece?
I just randomly found this. I don't know who's responsible.
I saw a great meme that they put Obama's head on Will Smith's torso when he was slapping Chris Rock, said, "Keep my wife's dick out of your mouth."
Quality. So let me get to the story. The story is that Disney have got caught out on video, an instructional video to their high-level influencers and execs about obviously injecting the rainbow trans agenda into kids' films designed at 5-year-olds, basically taking heteronormative people out of the narrative and having LGBT rainbow trans people at the forefront of all narratives. So Disney Productions, new animated show for Moon Girl features it's creating star roles for trans characters. Disney production, okay, same headline there. Now, there was a whole
oh my
thing
god,
about
we've
this.
got another live meme.
Oh god, we got to can we save these? What's it about? Let me see. Oh god, we need like a designated meme commissioner to sit here on the desk just to do this full time. Oh my god, is it another Ed Sheeran meme?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. Let me see.
You got it.
It's
Messenger.
yeah, it's
There we
from
go.
direct from
Directly from Sage.
direct from Stagehead. I'll just pull that over. So, oh my god,
He's toasting the owl.
oh my days.
It's on Terra Slim's farm.
Is it Terra? You watching? Holy shit!
Oh, Sheeran, go kick it out someone else's farm. That's Terra at the back, no? Yeah.
Yeah. And oh my god, Ed Sheeran is like cooking up Moloch on a barbecue
Fucking hell.
at Terra Slim's farm. Terra Slim is not pleased.
He's got. Like, where is he? Look at the look on Sheeran's face. That's a great
Look
picture.
at Terra's outfit.
He's a dapper man.
That's quality. That is absolute quality. Right, back to Disney. Sorry. So yeah, that literally just happened. This show is like all over the place. So yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell. There's pictures back in 1985 of her at Disney World. Now, while this whole thing is apparently kicking off because of this video that's come out of these Disney execs, guess what else is also happening at the same time?
Go on.
March 17th, 2022. Disney employees and former judge among 108 arrested in a human trafficking sting in Florida. Has anyone heard of Polk County in Florida?
Yes, I
Right.
have.
Polk County is the county that Disney has an autonomous zone in. So it's got its own police force, it's got its own
Yeah,
judge, its
yeah.
own everything, right? Now,
Its own rules.
I did some digging. Here's some more stuff about Disney caught imposing radical sexual agenda on 5-year-old Americans. Disney execs admit they are pushing not at all secret gay agenda, actively promoting gender greetings. Hitting Disney where it hurts. Florida GOP threatens to strip Walt Disney World of its right to build anything it wants inside its theme park. And they're saying it's because of this bill, about you can't say about gay people, whatever. I've got a feeling it might be about this. 108 people, 17 arrested in Florida, sexting, including Disney employees. Disney World employees among 17 arrested. Look at the dates here. This is going back to 2019. This is 2021. This is 2022. I've got more. This is 2014. Theme park employees caught in sexting, child porn arrests. 2019. Disney Youth Council molested 10-year-old girl on Disney Magic. 2013. Did Disney Cruise Lines cover up sexual molestation of an 11-year-old girl?
Guys, we can go on here. Yeah.
Right. So I'm just saying, the reason I brought this up is that whatever's going on with Disney, where they're taking away like the autonomous Disney zone, I've got a feeling it might be to do with the child abuse.
Yeah.
And not just the fact that they're trying to inject the rainbow trans agenda into kids' movies.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at this meme of Epstein's Island. Like they're saying Disney is the tip of the iceberg. That is dope.
Yeah, whoever made that is grand old memes.
Grand old memes. They need like big props. That is serious.
Yeah, this one's flying around the internet as well. I've seen this on multiple esoteric groups and stuff.
So what are you saying, Master Lee? In the world of inversion, is it any surprise that the magical kingdom that should be the purest place ever is actually like a haven of child abuse?
Yeah, they're inverting the essence.
Yeah.
Because the essence is strong in children.
Yeah.
Perverting the essence.
Disgusting.
They're going for the source. It's probably something to do with Jimmy Savile as well.
He's probably at the helm.
No doubt he had some like franchise of Disney England. No
So
doubt.
I got this picture on the left sent to me. Angelina Jolie visits Ukrainian child refugees at the Vatican's Children's Hospital.
Why the Vatican got
the
a children's
Vatican's
hospital?
Children's Hospital, who have arrived in Italy after fleeing Putin's bombs. And what's he wearing? What's the poor little boy wearing? Pizzas. Andy PG, hashtag Pizzagate. Yeah, it's all linked, guys. And of course, you've got Angelina Jolie with her best satanic mask on there.
Yeah.
In all black.
Terrible. And this is a bit of work here on the right-hand side from Deep Bait Memes.
Oh, yeah, I like it. Is that, who is that?
It's Chris
It's
Whitty
from,
pulling...
Whitty from, matey from the Goonies, that's it.
Sloth.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Chunk.
Chunk.
No, just Sloth.
Yeah, Sloth. Yeah.
Chunk
from
was
the
the
Goonies.
fat kid.
Yeah.
That's
Sloth from
Yeah,
the
Sloth
from the Goonies.
And Sloth stands with Ukraine as well.
Yeah.
Elon
Musk.
So yeah, this is also from Deep Bait Memes. Like,
Robo Musk.
Here's look at those obelisk rockets there. Like,
And there's obviously 3 of them.
obviously 3. Really good. Oh, sorry, I've actually muted
I
your
know
mic.
you muted me, man.
Yeah,
I
you
thought if
all-
I spoke, you might
It's
hear
because
him.
you're all chatting in the,
He should be
in the DJ box.
he should be Iron Man because that's who he wants to be, isn't it? Iron Man.
Yeah, he thinks he's a bit of a Tony Stark, doesn't he? Old Elon.
Well, he famously gave up all of his wealth apparently to take humanity to Mars. Such a gentleman.
Well, they're saying that apparently he's basically like homeless and he sleeps on people's
Sleeps
sofas.
on people's
what
couches,
I reckon it's been misrepresented that because I looked into this a little while ago. He was going to buy, he had invested a lot of money into building basically a Tony Stark house on the side of a mountain,
Right.
and he didn't in the end. He invested that money into SpaceX.
Okay.
That's my understanding of it anyway.
You still think he could at least afford a flat?
I'm pretty sure we can have a fly.
I'm pretty sure he
I don't
could.
think he claims.
So yeah, he wants to buy Twitter apparently, and everyone's like, all the normies like, oh yeah, that would be good. He'll sort it
For
out.
fucking 43 billion.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Elon Musk will sort it out. So here we've got the IQ scale, the bell curve, Bell's palsy curve, right? People at the bottom end are saying Elon is going to save free speech there. People in the middle at 33%, look, in between 30, he's saying he's a bigot, and then people at the top, like the 133 plus club, they're like, Elon Musk is just a globally marketing ploy, and you're both awful. So yeah, I mean, that's black pill, isn't it? Sorry, there's no
Yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
saviors. Certainly not Elon Musk. Come on.
No, he wants to fucking implant some mechanical.
The guy
digital...
that actually says, "I'm going to sow Lord Schwab's like wildest dreams right into your brain."
He's going to saw out a piece of your skull.
It's not
and
like I'm going to put a
replace it
microchip in your wrist. I'm going to sew this lace inside your brain.
Directly
we're going
to
to
your
open it up.
brain?
Yeah. We'll open up your brain. We'll flap it open, and we'll slide my lace inside.
The thing
Yeah.
is, he sells it as such a good idea as well.
But he's
Yeah,
cool, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? He was on Joe Rogan. He had a toke on a spliff, and you know he's seen as cool. They've gone with Elon with a different angle.
I bet they gave him THC-free weed.
Like he
But he didn't even inhale, did he? He just had like a. I mean, he
Joker.
did look quite cool. There's like I've seen it on t-shirts and
It's
stuff.
like,
Yeah. But
When he
the
first-
fact of the matter is, they've used him in a different way. They've gone to make him try to appeal to everyone. But if you can see through the bullshit, you can clearly see that he's just not controlled opposition, because it's not that. He's still pushing the same agenda, just in a different way.
I just think he's a little bit of a rebel in their camp, you know.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah, but I mean, he's still part of the mechanism.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, he was on a chat show ages ago when he first started talking about Neuralink and what it can do. And like one of the ending things he said was, and if you know, say for example, if you weren't able to walk, we could make you walk again.
yeah, well, you know, listen.
That's a really
if
powerful
if
statement.
If you're a paraplegic or you're disabled, that has probably got some amazing.
If
Don't
you-
forget
if
all
you-
of the tech. All of the
Yeah,
tech.
the tech is not bad.
is not
nothing-
bad. It's
there's
how it's
nothing
used.
evil about the
Yeah.
tech, unless someone like Lord Schwab is in control of
Don't
the
hate the tech, hate the
yeah,
implementer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the new in word, isn't it? The jewel. They call it the jewel. So everything has a jewel. The mainstream media are actually starting to use that term.
Wow. In relation to duality, maybe.
A jewel, like as in two, or a jewel as in like a shiny jewel.
No, as in two. They're
Right.
using it as a prefix to anything. So you could say, like with medicine, it's jewel. So it could be used to heal you or kill you.
Look at like a dual.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Everything is a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Okay, here was another story from the last couple of weeks from Clown World. There's a new policy in the UK. Single males or economic migrants that come into the country, they're going to get sent to Rwanda. What? Oh no, not more memes! Oh my god, how quick was that? We literally showed that 30 seconds ago.
We've
Someone's
also
already-
got an
holy
email from
shit.
Esoteric Night of Malta. He's sent us a picture of Bieber and his man boyfriend. Look at the penis.
Oh god.
Look at the penis. We're going to get that up on the screen.
Hello.
So wait a minute, one thing at a time. You post popping bottles in here. The story I've got on the screen is how we're going to start sending refugees to Rwanda to be processed first, and we've obviously
To
got
be processed.
yeah, but apparently
Into what?
Outsource their
Burgers?
processing.
well, instead of putting them in like the jungle in Calais or like some Serco prison,
They're going to be processed. Guys.
processed in Rwanda.
Processed like cattle.
I mean, if I knew there wasn't some ulterior motive on the face of it, if it is these economic migrants, these single males that are just trying to illegally come here, it could be a deterrent. You know, we don't necessarily want loads of unchecked immigration. It takes the piss out of the good people that have to go through the immigration system to get here and to come and contribute to our country. So on the face of it, okay. Australia and Israel already have this policy. Apparently, they've actually copy and pasted this policy from Australia and Israel. But I can't help but thinking there must be someone's got a contract making money out of this this export of people to Rwanda and probably never back here.
Yeah, for sure. It's any outsourcing. There's always someone to gain, isn't it?
You know, if you can outsource it to Africa, it'll be much cheaper. Get them to process our refugees. Sweet, comrade. Yeah, good idea.
Hit Facebook, Lance, quickly.
Hit Facebook.
Yeah, on
right,
Messenger,
okay.
mate.
Oh, right, okay. We've got more memes that we can shake a stick at tonight. Holy shit. Auntie Kovic has entered the fray. Auntie Kovic, you need to make them bigger, love. It's really small. Let me just zoom in. All right, one sec. it might be small, but when you zoom in, it's proper good. Look at this.
So it's Angelina Jolie. She's been replaced by, I think that's the Witches, Roald Dahl.
Yeah,
the Witches,
that's the
isn't
head
it?
witch out of Roald Dahl.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Lovely jubbly. Very good work.
In real time.
In real time.
Meme time.
So, Master Lee, in a sense, is this not the UK government partaking in their own form of human trafficking?
Yeah. We talked about this in the dojo this week. Like,
Oh, right, okay.
Well, basically, the dark occult world, they view humanity as just cattle
Yes.
and nations as just farms with fences.
Small holdings.
Yeah.
Pens, as it were.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
This came out of 420. Yeah, I just thought it was an interesting story, and I had a meme to go with it, so I worked it in the Schwabery. This is a great Clown World one. This came out a couple of weeks ago, and these are two separate memes, by the way. Left one first. We are now living in a timeline in which Fox News has a trans woman as a contributor, and CNN has a Nazi. So Caitlyn Jenner, because apparently Fox is supposed to be right wing and it doesn't really recognise trans people apparently, and CNN's supposed to be left wing. So why would it have an actual white separatist or a white nationalist like Richard Spencer on there? I thought you don't give platform.
No.
I thought you're not supposed to give a platform to Nazis. You wouldn't even want to hear what they've got to say.
No, it's white supremacist.
He's literally the face of white supremacy. He actually says, "I am a white supremacist."
Yeah, he openly
says like
admitting
white people are the best.
He loves it, guys.
He doesn't care. He's obviously paid by who, or the evil priest class. But at the end of the day, they have got the face of white supremacy on CNN and the Woman of the Year 2015 on
Woman
Fox.
of the Year.
So yeah, it's like absolute inverted clown world. And although we're not going to talk about World War 33 yet, obviously there is a Ukraine meme here on the right. Russia is committing war crimes. I stand with Ukraine. Actually, Russia is demanding the UN Security Council investigate all allegations of war crimes, including everything they stand accused of. NPT, malfunction. So
does not compute.
It does not compute. I think you might have a couple of stories to tell about your experiences out in the realm today. Like you said, you spoke to some NPCs that couldn't compute, didn't you, Master Lee?
Yeah, there was a high body count today. I went on some kind of satanic mass shooting or mass truthing event.
A mass truthing.
Yeah, I needed a surplus of body bags.
Oh, I'd love to have been there with the GoPro.
Could you imagine? With the dogs there and everything.
No, I was saying
I even went with my well, actually I need to replenish my conscious shock first aid kit.
Do your dogs just eat the essence up of the NPCs that you just dismantle on a daily basis?
Well, my dogs weren't with me on this occasion. What it was, I had to go to the council. I won't go into too much detail, but I spoke to a few of the officials there and agents, and it's quite interesting because when I gave them truth bombs, they all agreed with me.
Oh, really?
I detected that they actually know the truth. Now, this leads us to a very interesting kind of subject, that you've now got like another category of normie or subordinates that they actually know the truth, but they don't have the will to actually do anything about it.
No,
now,
there is a third
I've
option. There is a
I've been
third option as
accused.
well, that they know what's going on. It's not they haven't got the bollocks to speak up or do what's right, but they're happier to go along with the system and take their paycheck. With a satanic mindset.
Yeah, well, I think it's even more subtle than that. Now, myself and Rise Above have been accused for the things that we say. Okay. Now, I would actually reverse that, and I'm offended by what people don't say.
Yeah, me too.
Because this is a good example. So these people that work for the council, they know the truth and they know exactly what's going on, but they say nothing.
By choice.
Yeah. Which is actually worse than just somebody that doesn't really know anything about anything.
Yeah, because
just going along with it.
A, it's lazy. B, it's spineless because they the thing is they don't want to speak up because it might affect their own
personal life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
they wage slip anyway.
They've got their. Don't forget, everyone's in save. Everyone's got a mortgage or rent to pay and bills to pay. The majority. I was having this conversation the other day with someone that the majority of the nice cars you see on the road, they don't even own. They're just all on lease. So everyone's just got fucking shit to pay for, and that's how they'll get you, just to follow along at a low level. Like police and military and people like that. People who just the order followers and just the smaller cogs in the mechanism.
I was all prepared to break down their denial, but there was absolutely no denial. They all completely agreed with me.
They knew, yeah, and they're still happy to go along with it.
Yeah. I've met a few people like that, funnily enough, since the.
I just find that's just so spineless, honestly.
But I think it's the Ukrainian situation that has kind of tipped the edge.
I think that's one thing too far.
Well, you wait till they rock out a fake alien invasion then.
Wait until the food runs out.
I
think it's crazy when people couldn't get enough toilet paper. Wait until they can't get enough food. See what happens then. See what happens.
I guarantee Terrace Slim won't be letting you onto his farm
when water doesn't come out the tap.
Yeah.
Terra Slim will be scanning people for with an EMF scanner to see if they can buy food from his farm. Right. That is the end. That is the end
Oh,
of
is that Clown
World.
World?
Yeah. So I said this section would go to about 10:30, 10:15. So that's really good, actually.
Nice, we're on target, guys.
Yeah.
Well
So big shout out to everyone tuned in. How many we've got? 378 people. It's Rise Above Live each and every Friday night.
Boom.
Almost every Friday night. We had a little break last week. Don't forget, guys. If
We need a Friday night occasionally.
Yeah, but it's good to recharge because I
Yeah.
came back with a bang tonight. I was absolutely buzzing for the show. Couldn't wait to do it. But every week it does take it out of us.
And don't forget, guys, if we're not on, if we do take a break, you can always tune into Esoteric Night of Malta, 7 p.m, 7 till 9.
Yeah, absolutely, and check out the
Just-
other station as well.
Just a quick point, and
Yes.
maybe those in the chat can contribute. I'm curious to see how far people can get when they're applying for allotments from the council. Because
I know that there's a big. I know there's a big wait
In
for
the
it.
local area around here, it's a really big wait for allotments. And
Yeah.
in fact, you'd be lucky to get one. And there does seem to be certain criterias. I think living in the area where the allotments are is a big help for a start. So, say for example, the allotments at the end of your road, you're more likely to get that than you are someone who's maybe 5 miles away.
Sure.
Yeah. Because all the points that I made or wanted to make with the council, I got absolutely nowhere. They're just basically everything's a dead end.
Yeah, I mean, about maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I looked into allotments. I looked into garages as well, and neither were really available.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Get
Basically,
some
the
land to grow
council's
if you can.
trying to get the council to actually do anything. Bearing in mind that we pay them, their employees to provide a service. It's very difficult to get anything from them.
And you can't even opt out. If you chose to, if you wanted to opt out, you have to, you'll have people knocking on your door and officials with
Well,
clipboards and
there is a way,
all
but it's
sorts of
not-
order followers come round to you.
Years
Well,
ago,
I
we-
think this is going to be an option for everybody just to not pay their council tax.
Yeah.
And then
it's something I've been
let
advocating
them
for
take you
years,
to
yes.
court, and then basically pull their pants down when you're in court because you can provide the evidence as to why you don't want to pay it.
Yeah, no,
Because there has to be a difference between not being able to pay it and not choosing to pay it.
Yeah.
One will give you a prison sentence
yeah.
if you're not careful.
Sure. So, what are we gonna have a quick set from you before we have a chat
I,
with
I
Maxwell?
wasn't. Well, the thing is it's not set up for me. It's set up for these guys.
Okay.
I can use these, but I mean, the thing is, they've already got their music lined up, I believe. So
Okay. All right. Well, how about?
I can whip out the USB and stick mine with it. There's no dramas.
No, it's all right. Well, you're going to play later on decks, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, we can. Yeah, let's get Maxwell up here. Max has been silently sat in the corner, listening to everything we've been talking about. I want to hear what he's got to say. Come and sit over in the hot seat. Andy PG, you can move along, mate. So our special guest this week from Tormented Audio, let me just get the graphics up so we can see, is Maxwell. Come and take a seat at the hot seat, bro. All the way from Canada. Let's do a jingle.
Cue the jingle, but I say cue.
Excellent.
No, I actually meant the Rise Above jingle. Absolute bumper club.
We need a round of applause on, don't we?
Yeah, we need a round of applause. Actually, you're normally on the jingles, but
I've got
We're not saying much tonight.
I've not set up in a minute.
all right, guys. So while we're just getting set up here, in the meantime, please support the stream.